So the next part of how I did this, how I got a 7-figure SaaS in my first 12 months, was my number one form of marketing, which I call Edu-Marketing. Now, I am an educator by trade. I'm a teacher trainer. That's what I do. But this form of marketing has been my main form of marketing for the last 20 years. And my Google Analytics show that over 80% of the millions of dollars that my business has turned over has come from organic content. Organic content. That is literally me and my fluffy socks picking up the mobile phone that you all have in front of you right now, connecting to the internet and going, hey, here's a question that somebody asked me. Here's my answer to that. Beep. Upload. Why do we overthink it? That's it. Right? And back in the day, we actually had to get people to ask us questions to answer. Now you've got ChatGPT. Here's my favorite prompt. Are you ready? What are the top 50 most common questions about my topic? And you answer them. That's it. Now, not only is this showing you to be the most helpful person in the room, who, by the way, always wins the business, it's not the person with the sexiest, most expensive shoes. It's the person who is the most helpful, who's the kindest, who looks people in the eye, who gives people the time of day. It's the person who answers people's questions, not the person with the biggest marketing budget or the largest team. It's the person who's there with advice and guidance that wins the business in every room, every single day, no matter what. You also, as well as becoming that most helpful person in the room, you start to hack the search engines because now you're producing content consistently over a long period of time, which I call the spider webs, right? We're not talking about the dancing around trending go viral videos here or content. We're talking about content that when people search for that thing or type that question into the internet, how do I get? How do I be? How do I have? How do I not have? How do I stop? And your stuff comes up as the answer, it's you that wins the business. Those are hot leads that is traffic being sent to you for free all day, every day. Content I wrote 9 years ago is still responsible for the largest amount of traffic to my website today. And that's saying, and there's people that are like, oh yeah, but SEO's dead now, Sarah. Have you not heard of AI? Glad you asked. If you go to ChatGPT right now and type in, who is the top course creation coach in Australia? I better come up at top because that'll be really embarrassing if I don't. But I probably will. Go on, someone do it, tell me. What it might also do now, depending on the plan that you're on, is actually send a link back to my website in ChatGPT. What? So now these language models are already sourcing and linking back to where it got that content from, where it got that data from, meaning that if you have spent time putting content, educational how-to content that all the goo-poo say is so dead, only if you want to be an Insta babe, if you want to be an influencer in your field, if you want to be a leader in your field, if you want to be recognized as a standout authority in your industry, you need to be a how-to person. Because that is how you get this traditional search engine sending you traffic, and it's now how you get AI sending you traffic for free. Goodbye, Mark Zuckerberg. Right? Who needs to pay for ad spend when people are going, how to create an online course? And then it goes, Sarah Cordiner says, here are the 10 steps to creating an amazing online course. And by the way, here's her platform Techmatics link. That is literally happening now. Can you see the power of Edu-Marketing? Please remember that as much as being a learner in this space, you're also an educator. You don't have to be the smartest, know everything. You don't have to have a degree in your thing. You simply have to remember that your customers, your actual perfect target customers, don't know what you know. And all they want to know is what you know. And to every single first grader, a fourth grader is an expert. Share what you know, share what you love in every medium possible. Blogs, videos, podcasts, social media posts, getting on stages, going to summits, anything you can do to go, here's the thing I love and here's how I do it. That is when you start building a following and you start building a never-ending stream of referral traffic coming to you. This is by far the number one method that has been responsible for me making millions of dollars from a spare room in the most remote town in Australia with fluffy socks. Yes, baby. Anyone can do that. Do you need any money? No. Do you need a little bit of confidence? Yes. Are you going to get trolled? Yes. It's the internet. All right, of course you're going to get trolled. But please, for every one person who said something a little bit mean, oh, my poor little feelings, you're going to have about 100 people who say something nice. What if they say thank you? What if they say I love you? What if they say that changed my life? So much of the time we worry about what might go wrong that we stop thinking about what might go right. Yeah? I'm hearing people sitting here going, I know, I really have been overthinking this, haven't I? Yes, you really have. Get on with it! So here I am doing my Edu-Marketing, and it's absolutely amazing.